From the Gospel of Philip, and for those of you with the Nag Hammadi texts, you can read this on page 163. Only one name is not pronounced in the world. The name of the Father gave the Son. It is the name above all. It is the Father's name. For the Son would not have become Father if he had not put on the Father's name. Those who have this name understand it, but do not speak it. Those who do not have it cannot even understand it. Truth brought forth names in the world for us, and no one can refer to truth without names. Truth is one and many. One and many, remember, for many are one. Many of us become one. For our sakes, to teach us about the one in love through the many. The rulers wanted to fool people. This would be the Archons, since they saw that people have a kinship with what is truly good. They took the names of the good and assigned them to what is not good. To fool people with names and link names to what is not good. Hence Jehovah, Yahweh. So as if they are doing people a favor, they take names from what is not good and transfer them to the good. In their own way of thinking, for they have wished to take free people and enslave them forever. These are forces that do favors for people. So when you hear of people saying, "Oh, God told me this, and He gave me this, and He told me to not listen to you, and He warned me," and these are favors. These are the types of favors that you need to be weary of, because the Archons are far more prevalent in the world, and they are much louder than the Father. The quietness that is required for you to hear the Father's voice is a peace that passes all understanding. They do not want people to come to salvation, but they want their own existence to continue. Because see, in salvation, the Archons can't exist, because the Archons are the demons that enslave people within themselves. They wanted their own existence to continue. For if people come to salvation, sacrifice will stop, hence killing them. And animals will not be offered up to the forces. In fact, those to whom sacrifices were made were animals. The animals were offered up alive, and after being offered, they died. But a human being was offered up to God dead, and the human being came alive. Now listen to that. The human being came alive because he died. He died to everything that the Archons and everything that they had established in this world. He died to it and instructed you and gave you the directions and the path of the way so that you might die to this world and finally hear from the Father. Before Christ came, there was no bread in the world. Just as in paradise where Adam lived had many trees for animals, but no wheat for human food, and people ate like animals. But when Christ, the perfect human, came, He brought bread from heaven that humans might be fed with human food. So I just read this to you this morning as a confirmation of the things that I've been speaking of. Meditate upon those words and understand that Philip was about as correct as they come. He understood all of the things that we're speaking of today. And yes, Philip was an actual apostle. as was Thomas. So I suggest that you read both the book of Thomas, the Gospel of Thomas, and the Gospel of Philip. I leave you with those words today. I wish you many blessings and great peace. Have a wonderful day. I love you all.